Ja, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von OZ Overtime. Die erste Folge dieses Jahr, diese Saison, 25-26. Ja, und unser Gast heute, Andy Van Vliet. Andy, herzlich willkommen.
Danke, vielen Dank.
Und Andy ist einer unserer Neuzugänge dieses Jahr und ist als letztes zum Team gestoßen, weil er noch bei der Eurobasket gespielt hat. Das wird er uns gleich erzählen. Ja, und vieles mehr, denn wir haben ja eine halbe Stunde pickepacke vollgepackt mit Fragen rund um Andys Karriere. Andy, thanks for being here. First question: Is it Andy Van Vliet, Andy Van Vliet, Andy Van Vliet? How do you say it correctly?
It's been so many years living abroad, so I'd say right now it's Andy Van Vliet.
All right.
Because I also did a chapter in America, so that's what they did over there, and I guess that just stuck with me. Andy Van Vliet. Yeah.
Andy Van Vliet, it is. All right.
Awesome.
I always like to start the interviews with like the background, the basketball background. How did you get in touch with basketball in the first place? When did you touch a basketball for the very first time?
For the very first time, I think it was at the age of 10 or 11. I always grew up playing soccer before that, so it was always a thing of my parents that they really wanted me to play a sport, didn't matter what sport. But then obviously I started really growing, and soccer was harder for me to like kind of keep up with smaller kids.
Right.
Then kind of changed and said, why don't we try basketball? And ended up working out great, I would say.
So you joined a school team or?
No, it's like a club team, and you kind of practice like 2-3 days a week.
So it's like in Germany as well.
Yeah, exactly, like outside of school.
Right.
And then I would say over the years things just got more and more serious, and then ended up playing it every day.
I tried to get a little information about you online, and I found out you went to a basketball academy. And
see, are you talking about the one in Spain?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
I never
went. Yeah.
How is that possible?
I have no idea.
Because I found one page and said you went to Canarias. And I'm like,
no idea why.
That's interesting.
No idea why. My whole life, people were like, even in college, professional teams, they were like, oh.
No way.
No idea how that got there.
You should make a story out of that.
I know.
Oh yeah, that was a great experience back in Spain.
Because we actually played in Champions League against Tenerife.
Yeah.
And like one of the titles, or like it was mentioned in an article, like Andy Van Vliet back on the island.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, I've never been here. So it was really, really odd. So I have no idea how that originated. Maybe somebody with the same last name went to this academy, but never.
Oh, wow. Now I get a challenge. I'm going to find out why they published that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't find it everywhere. Because there was like, your first station was Giants Antwerp and everything.
Yep, exactly.
And I found a page that said you went to that academy. I'm like, where does that academy come from? So I was looking through some pages, couldn't find anything else, just that one.
Yeah, I have no idea how to get there, but
wow.
Yeah, never went.
Damn it. I was gonna.
You had like 7 questions ready.
All right, so we're done actually.
Okay, great.
No, well, like I said, you grew up in like you said, you grew up in Belgium.
Yeah.
Your first team was Giants Antwerp.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that how you?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, all right.
Antwerp.
Which is actually one of our opponents in the upcoming European Games.
Yeah.
So, how was that experience? How old were you? And are you still in touch with them?
Yeah. So I think I started playing for the Antwerp team at the age of 12 or 13. Like really, like my second or third year of basketball was in their youth teams.
Right.
So kind of like Rostock has youth teams, like it's the same over there. And then you kind of just grow through the ranks. And I think at 16, I started playing with the first team of Antwerp.
Oh, wow.
Practicing, like going with all the guys, and a whole new world opens up for you. So that was really cool for me. But yeah, basically started playing there. A lot of my old friends still play on the team. I still have like 3 or 4 guys that I really grew up with that play on this team. So this will be really special to play against them twice this year.
Oh, bad.
Yeah. And then obviously 2 of the guys are also on our national team.
Right.
So we spent the whole summer together, and there will be a friendly rivalry there for sure. Yeah.
So did you guys watch the how do you call it? The online
qualifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching every game.
Oh, okay.
I was watching every game because I was just hoping that they would lose.
They're not
so
going to
they
make
would
us
play against us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, even the coach of the team, I used to play with him. Like his last year playing professional, he was still a player.
Oh wow!
And now he became the coach of the team. So he was my veteran, so to say. And
okay. So you know a lot about the team.
Yeah.
You're like a little spy, actually. For
maybe I'll be able to get some insights. Get some insights. So, coach, if you hear this, I got you, man.
All right. You started off your professional career, or actually before that, you went to college in the States.
Yeah, correct.
For like 4 years, 2015 to
5 years.
5 years. 19,
yeah, 5 years.
So, why did you go to the States? Just because of college basketball? Give you the extra push?
I think when I was younger, I was a very skilled player, very, how do I say it, like technical, but strength-wise and weight-wise, I was absolutely not there. I think I weighed 90 kilos at the time.
How tall are you?
211.
90 kilos, yeah.
And so that doesn't really work. And, you know, we were practicing with the first team twice a day, then you practice with the second team. And there's no real time to like lift, and outside of that you have to go to school and do all those things. And for me, like college was good because it was really connected to getting stronger and dedicating a lot of time to the weight room and all that stuff. And so that was like definitely an attractive part to the decision for me to go there. But then yeah, obviously playing college basketball, it's high level. It's entertaining, and it was just a really fun time in my life for me.
You've been to 2 colleges, right? You started off in Wisconsin.
Yeah, correct.
And then you switched to what was it called?
William and Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah, William and Mary. Yeah.
So how did that happen? Why are you switching colleges? Is that a usual thing, or is it just because you're getting older as a junior or senior in college?
No, I think in today's world, like. You can change colleges and you don't have to sit out.
Right.
And especially now in college you can make money, and it's all like the landscape is very different from when I was in college, because when I was in college you still had to sit out a year if you changed schools.
Oh.
So you couldn't play for a whole year.
Red shirt, or how did you
Yeah, exactly, red shirt. Yeah, good. There we go. You got some of the lingo. But yeah, so that's kind of what I had to do, and that made it a little less common to transfer. But yeah, it was a specific situation because my first school I went to, and the coach that I committed to, the head coach, he retired halfway through the season.
Oh, gotcha.
And so it was like a new coach came in, and you know, a little bit of politics and all that stuff going on, and then, you know, just wanted to go somewhere where I was wanted, where I could still continue my education and play a lot more and kind of make an impact towards my professional career.
All right, but your professional career was always the main goal?
Yeah,
and your degree was your second
goal? For sure. I think it's always been my dream. Like when I started playing, I wanted to become a professional basketball player, but I also didn't want to be just that. You know, I wanted to have a degree, and I feel like in America it was way easier to combine that than it was in Belgium.
Right. So what's your degree in?
Kinesiology and health sciences, which lined up perfectly also for my career, you know, to know what's going on in my body, like know how my body reacts to things, nutrition. And so, yeah, it kind of lined up perfect. And for me, it's also, I really just wanted to have a degree from a really good school too. So that was like the main point also.
All right. And your college career finished in 2019?
Yeah, 19 or 20, I think.
Okay.
Basically when COVID broke out.
Hit,
yeah. That was a crazy time.
So you came back to Europe?
Yep.
And then you had like a crazy journey from Lithuania to Israel, Poland, Greece.
France. Yeah. Now Germany.
You've seen a lot. I mean, you've played in a lot of different countries, a lot of different cultures, a lot of different teammates. Same sport, but probably whole different experience everywhere, right?
Yeah. I guess you could say that. same sport, you know, different teammates, but also very different living circumstances. My first year in Lithuania, obviously COVID, snow almost every day in the winter.
Do you like
ice cold? I don't mind snow, but when it's like 2 months straight every day and you walk out of your apartment and you see your car and you have to scrape there for a solid 15 minutes, I mind it.
I mean, you have a car. I've been here with some guys that were playing in Finland. They didn't even get a car. They had to walk for like 5 kilometers to the practice in the snow.
So I would,
So you were lucky.
guess I gotta count my blessings. Yeah. No, but that was obviously a very cold situation and drastic. And then my next year I was in Israel, where I was living 4 minutes from the beach.
No snow.
Going to the beach in December still.
Yeah.
And then Poland happened, and Greece and France, and it's amazing. Like I definitely prefer to have stability. That's why in Israel I played a second year, and in Poland I also signed for a second season, and it's definitely something I prefer instead of hopping to different teams every season. But that's how it's gone so far.
All right. How was Israel? Because Israel, I mean, right now it's I don't know if they actually play basketball or anything right now.
Yeah.
But how was that? Is the basketball the same basketball we play over here, or is that a whole different sport?
It's a very different play style.
Yeah.
I say, with the terminology over there, it's a lot more run and gun.
Okay.
A lot more like, they have a lot of former NBA players who are kind of like at the end of their career and that stuff. But I wouldn't say it's a very similar play style to Germany. But again, like it was you play against guys that, okay, this guy was playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves last year, or this guy was playing in Chicago. And, I think my first game was against Jerusalem, and I'm playing against Thon Maker, who was the number 1 pick or something, Anthony Bennett, who was the number 1 pick, and then some other ex-NBA guys. And I'm like...
All on one team?
Yeah, all on one team. On one team. And that's when you're like, where did I land,
Yeah.
It was also a very fun season, very successful season, won the cup, made it to the finals of the playoffs. So, but at the time there was nothing, no war. This was before everything happened, and it was really, truly a pleasure to live there.
Yeah, I've been to Tel Aviv, 11 years ago.
Yeah,
Israel.
Yeah.
Nice place. It was warm even in the winter times. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was probably a big change from snow to the beach.
Exactly.
So you like the beach better?
I do prefer the beach.
Okay.
I do prefer the beach. So now I get a little bit of both here. Like I got a beach, but it gets cold. So
maybe we get some snow this year. Who knows?
Yeah. No, I'll be excited about that. That'll be nice to see.
So being around for so many years, what was the biggest cultural challenge along the way?
The biggest cultural challenge. I just think every country has its own customs and its own ways of like how people behave. So for example, arriving to Lithuania, I got a sense, people were kind of standoffish and very cold.
Just like the weather.
Exactly, literally. And then, moving to Israel, where everything was a lot about like tradition, holidays, and like people come together. And then Poland was great too. Like I feel like Poland was also a really fun time because obviously we won the championship, but then even there people were really like tied together and close to each other. And I would say it's not per se hard to change cultures like that, but you do notice differences throughout the year that you're like, like this is interesting. Like in this country it was another way. But I also think that's the beautiful thing about it, and that's why it's so fun to be able to do this profession, because you learn so much.
Right.
You learn so much.
I mean, that's your work, and you're able to like travel within your work. Not every week, but like every other year.
Yeah, exactly. It's really fun
you get to know culture more than every tourist ever will. So
yeah, and sometimes I think about that of like, you know, if there's things don't go so well, or you know, obviously if we're not winning, or and you're kind of in this down mentality, and then you try to put things into perspective, and it's like, hey, I get to do this for a living. I'm in a different country. I'm exploring different cultures every season, every month almost, and that's when you really realize how amazing this life can be. And yeah, I learned a lot from it, because if I would have stayed in Belgium my whole life, I would have never seen all of these things and never learned all of these things. So
right.
It's special.
Cool. So were there any players you played with in college along your way during your European journey? So did ways cross again and again? Or
not with, but against.
Oh,
I've played against some former teammates. Yeah,
from college.
Yeah. That's always special.
I know. So how's that? I mean,
really cool.
So when you were young guys, and then you both have like your career going on somewhere, and then you see each other on the court again.
Yeah, that was really special. I think the main guy that I thought of was Nigel Hayes Davis. Like he was at Wisconsin with me, and then we played against each other in Lithuania. Played against who was it? Like another guy from Wisconsin. Like played against him in Euro Cup. And yeah, just throughout the years, you kind of make friends, and then you see them later on as well, and that's really special. Not from college, but my first season in Lithuania, one of my teammates, Elvar Fredriksson, who was playing for the Icelandic national team, played against him this summer. Played with him in Greece this last season, so we got reunited. And those things are always really cool, really special, because you built such a great bond with those people, and then to be able to share those moments again is really, really cool.
Talking about sharing moments, this summer, Eurobasket 2025, that must be a really special event, right?
Yeah.
You were the only guy from our team this year that got to experience the Eurobaskets. Almost all of us watched it on TV and were cheering for the German team. How was it being part of it?
Really cool. It was so special for me, because it was my first Eurobasket with the seniors. I had always done it, you know, like under 16, under 18, under 20. And then to be able to share that moment with guys that you grew up with. You know, there was a lot of guys from my generation on the team this summer, and it was such a special moment to kind of look back and see, like, hey, like, look how far we got, or see those guys with families and kids, and just share those moments together. But
so you probably wish you would have stayed longer in the tournament, right? Yeah. I really wish we could have done that. I think, we won 2 games, and it wasn't enough. You know, in some groups, winning 2 games is enough. Yep.
But that's Eurobasket. You know, we also had a really, really tough group with some really good teams. And
so, what was the toughest opponent or the toughest player you had to play against?
I think. I mean, our first game was really tough against France.
Oh yeah,
France.
Wow.
So you're playing the first game of the tournament, and you know, I have to guard Yabusele, who plays for the Knicks. And then he goes to the bench, and then Jalen Horde comes on, who plays for Maccabi Tel Aviv. Yeah. And then it's like, okay.
Like, great.
Exactly.
Give me the next.
Exactly. And then you're like, okay, luckily Wembanyama isn't here, or stuff like that. So yeah, that was a hard game, but obviously playing against Luka Doncic, another game, Deni Avdija, who plays also in the NBA, and then it's just a lot of really good teams and a lot of tough games, tough opponents.
How was it off the court? Did the whole team stay in a hotel, or was it full of other teams? Did you get to meet after the games?
We had a hotel basically just for the players, and I would say like there was 3 other teams in our hotel, on different floors, and so for example, they had a lounge, a players' lounge on a different floor, where all the national teams could come.
That's cool.
And so, you know, ping pong table, PlayStation, air hockey, like anything you can think of.
Yeah.
And so I'm just, you know, I'm playing ping pong with one of my teammates, and behind me comes Luka Doncic about to play FIFA with his friends. Then over there you see a lot of the French guys are playing chess, and then Denny Avdia's in there playing air hockey, and then that realization sets in of like, this is really special and really cool, a really cool experience that, you know, you're probably never going to experience again.
Right.
So yeah, that was really funny to look around, and then you see some of those guys
just being normal people.
Yeah, just being normal guys at the end of the day, like
right.
just trying to enjoy their time.
So did you follow the tournament further on after you guys got eliminated?
Definitely. I think obviously was following Germany. I think early on you could tell like they were one of the
the first games were
favorites.
crazy.
Yeah, so you know they had a great team. Obviously missing one of the Wagner bros.
Yeah.
But yeah, still like really good team. I think I was also watching, for example, Poland because I played there. Was watching their games a little bit, but yeah, I think after the tournament everything went so quick. I had to go home the next day, pack up everything in one day, and then I came right over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I saw you at our one and only official preseason games in the Stadthalle.
Yeah.
And the day before you were still playing, I think, or 2 days before.
2 days before. 2 days
you
before.
were still
Yeah.
playing, and then that was a Sunday. I saw you in the arena. I'm like, how did you get here?
Yeah.
At halftime, I think you
no, actually, so I actually landed that day in Hamburg,
Okay.
and Kevin came to pick me up.
Oh, gotcha.
And because I told him, I was like, listen, like I would love to be at the game if it's possible.
Yeah.
And I had some delays at the airport, but we drove straight to the gym, and I made it right on time for tip-off, actually. So.
Oh, cool. Kevin drove, right?
Yeah, Kevin drove.
That's why you made it.
Yeah. He was. I think he's loving the German highways a little bit too much, But yeah. No, it was cool for me to.
So there was no break for you this summer.
No. I mean, a little bit because my season ended somewhat early in France. I was able to go on a little vacation. Took 2 weeks off, and then.
But still, I mean.
Yeah.
Playing basketball is a 24-hour-a-day job.
Yeah.
Job, even more than that, and then you just have like 2 weeks of break.
I think it was good that I had those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think I learned my lesson from the season before, where I didn't really take that time off, and I was like, okay, I really need to, for my mental health.
I was going to say not just for your body,
but
exactly. For your mental health as well.
Just so yeah, that was very necessary for me, and then. Just wanted to get ready for Eurobasket, but then obviously you're not preparing in Belgium, you know, you're preparing in Slovenia, then you're going to Greece, then you're going to Bosnia, and you're constantly like on planes, and it can get hectic for sure, but at the end of the day, it was really a really cool experience. And then to play in Poland at Eurobasket was special.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So how about the next months when the national team plays again? Are you still part of it? Even
yeah.
So you have to, you basically leave in Rostock for national team in some parts.
I think there's a window, like a FIBA window, November 28th or something, and then December 2nd we play games. So yeah, I'll be going to that more than likely if I get called up again.
Yeah.
So yeah, we play in France, and then we play at home against Hungary. So yeah, I'll be doing that again.
All right, cool. And great experience being national player. Always kind of fun about play for your country, plus like meeting other players from your country that are with other teams.
Yeah.
The whole connection.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as I said before, it's a lot of guys that you grew up with. Starting from age 15, and you know, when you get to have those moments together, like it's a really rare opportunity. And then obviously playing for your country is really special as well. So you want to grab every opportunity while you can, while your career is still going, and be able to look back on things and say like you're proud of what you accomplished. Yep.
Talking about career, was there a setback or like a dump you had to take within your career?
Yeah, I think the end of my second season in Israel was tough because I wasn't really performing as well as I would have liked.
Yeah.
You know, that was a tough off season for me because obviously, you know, it impacts your offers and interest in teams. But then ended up signing in Poland, which was honestly really good for my career.
But how do you manage those cutbacks or setbacks mentally? Is that something you just do on yourself, or do you talk to people, friends? How do you manage?
I think that's when I started working with like a sports psychologist, just to kind of not only to get over those setbacks, but also to kind of talk through things and see how I can do things better mentally, like even during the game, like how to recover quicker from setbacks during the game. So yeah, I think that was a time where I started working with somebody like that. And then obviously talking to family. But at the end of the day, you know, like there's also such a thing as like the more you overthink it, the more you're gonna raise awareness to the issue. And like for example, if there's a game where you don't shoot the ball very well, like it's gonna happen sometimes, and that's not a reason to panic or to have a conversation with somebody like that. It's just comes with maturity and comes with age also to calm your mind a bit more and just say everything's gonna be all right. I'm just gonna put the work in and we'll get there.
Do you have any mental routines you do before games or after games?
Yeah. I think, since I started working with that person, I kind of have like a guided meditation, I would say, before the game in the locker room. So we'll get to the gym and I'll have like a 10-minute meditation.
To put your headphones on, or?
Yeah. Really just block everything out. And then it basically starts with, you know, you kind of try to get in this zone of like calmness and focus and concentration, and then, imagine, like, what do you call it? Like envisioning things, envisioning how the game will go, like what you want to focus on, and then just try to end it. Like a
Formula One player that tries to see every corner. And
exactly.
Like that,
Exactly. That's kind of what it is. Like you're kind of just imagining yourself like, okay, I'm here on the block and I'm taking a shot, or I'm in a defensive position like this, and then just ending the meditation with like I would say affirmations of like, you know, I've worked hard to be in this moment, stuff like that. So, and it's definitely helped me since I started doing it, and I like it a lot. Yeah.
But how do you do it if something happens within a game? If you're like in foul trouble, missing shots. You can't meditate at those. You can't.
No.
Coach Tam, I gotta meditate. How do you handle that?
That's true.
Because that's gonna be hard, I think.
Yeah, and I think for me, like I'll still have those moments where like I'll get distracted, or I'll still be, you know, looking at the ref, like what was that call, and then it's like, okay, like maybe it was a foul, or maybe I shouldn't have done that, but. There's definitely little tricks, like try to put focus somewhere else on something else, like. Again, like I was working with a sports psychologist, and they were also saying, like, you know, like if there's a lot going on in your mind and you're sitting on the bench, like try to look for something in the crowd, try to look for a person with a purple sweater, and then you're looking, and next thing you know, you're not really thinking about your issues anymore.
You get distracted on purpose, distracted away from what's bothering you.
Yeah. So that's helped me, or. You know, just little tricks to calm down, or just little reminders, like writing something on your shoe, or writing like an acronym on a piece of tape. So yeah, just little things like that.
All right. Where was I? Oh yeah. Next one's about how important trust and chemistry within teammates is for your performance. I mean, we know it's, I mean, chemistry within the team is really important, but every player takes it a little different. How important is it for you? Are you that guy that needs that chemistry, or? Yeah,
I would say, especially because we have so many road trips in Germany, a lot of time on the bus.
Yep. Long way from Rostock to Rostock.
Exactly. So like for even tomorrow, we have a 10-hour bus ride coming up. And then, you know, you don't just want to sit there the whole time with your headphones on, like you want to talk to people.
So what do you do on the bus?
We have conversations, you know, about anything. Even obviously I'm new here and I've only been here for 3 weeks, but on other and you know, it needs to build up, but like on other teams, like for example, we played games together, card games, games on our phone, even like just talking to each other, like just spending. Obviously, everybody has that moment where they want to be on their own, which is normal. But I would say team chemistry is huge, and I definitely think we have a really good group for that, because even off the court, guys try to hang out, guys try to see each other and spend time together, and I think the better your relationship off the court is, the more it's going to translate onto the court.
True.
Even in Poland, we had a team like that where every week we would all hang out once or twice a week, you know, go out to dinner after the game with everybody's wives and kids and all that. And just, moments like that bring you closer together, and it also makes it way easier to play together on the court.
I just said you came like three and a half weeks ago.
Yeah.
The whole preseason work was already running here in Rostock. Players were already looking for their spots. You came in late because of the Eurobasket. Is that an issue? Is that a problem, or do you just fit in and find your spot, or are you still like trying to figure out what the role is?
I think coach does a really great job of kind of explaining what he expects out of everybody, what everybody's roles are. I think he also does a great job of kind of calming me down at times, of like, hey, like, you just got here. It's okay that you're not going to understand everything yet. Everybody else has had a month extra or something. So, I think when I came in here, I definitely wanted to know everything from the jump and be 100% there, but it's also just unrealistic, you know. You have to kind of build that up step by step. I think right now I'm definitely understanding of like what we are trying to do, what the systems are, and what the principles are, and it just takes time.
And there's a lot of games coming up. They're like all within like the next. Well, starting with the home game on the October 12th, and then there's like 4 games within 9 days.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be tough. I think you probably find in faster than you think, because you have to. Right?
Yeah.
Plus, if guys get hurt, like Robin now, situation switches. Everybody needs to step up.
Yeah. It changes a lot, you know. We've been talking about that in practice the last couple of days as well. Like, I think coach said it right. Like, everybody needs to add 5% more because of Robin's absence, and you know, it's a huge absence. A great player, but also off the court, he was a big presence in the locker room, and that's just something that we have to realize. Like, he was great. Unfortunately, we won't have him, and that's where everybody has to kind of step up and add a little bit more. Yeah.
Did you ever get hurt that bad? Like on wood,
No. I think obviously the normal things like an ankle sprain or like I had a small tear in my quad, but that was only like a month or so.
All right.
Like I said, I feel awful for Robin, especially with what happened last season as well. And then, you know, he looked great in preseason, looked great in practice, and
ready to go.
And man, it's just one. I don't think anybody deserves to have that, but especially Robin, like he's such a cheerful person, joyful guy, and he does not deserve that at all. And I think the team also doesn't deserve that because we'll really miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your short-term and mid-term goals with the Seawolves?
Short term is to beat Antwerp. No, I think.
We're gonna cut that out before the game and put it on.
Yeah. No. I think like long term. I'll go with long term first. I know there's a lot of ambitions in this team. I think every year this team has taken kind of like a step up, so to say. Even last year, being close to the playoffs, I think for me personally, I think it would be a successful season here if we could go into the playoffs and kind of make some noise there. I've played on teams before that were like the underdog and then made it to the finals of the playoffs, and I would love to do that here. I think that's definitely a possibility with the team that we have. And then Euro Cup or FIBA Europe Cup, I should say. I think we can also really show some good basketball, do some good things, advance to the next round. I think that would really be our long-term goals. But yeah, I think short-term goals for right now, to win our game against Ulm this weekend. Just kind of try to take it step by step and play better basketball each game and kind of build a solid foundation and a base that we can work out of. Just win games.
Right. Do you see yourself more as a forward or more as a center?
It depends.
You have skills for both.
Yeah,
you can shoot.
Yeah.
But you're tall enough to like go in the zone and block and get those rebounds. So
I think for me, I don't really have a preference per se.
Okay.
It depends on however the coach that I play for likes to use me. This summer at Eurobasket, I was used solely at the 4, so the power forward.
Right.
But then here, coach really likes to use me at the 5 because of the advantages it creates on offense. So yeah, I think it all depends. Yeah, I'm fine with both.
Okay.
You can play me at the point guard as long as I get to play.
All right.
No. I think it purely depends on the coach and the system in place, but I don't really have a clear-cut preference. No.
Looking beyond basketball, in like 5, 6, 7 years.
Hopefully, I'll still be playing.
7 years? Let's say 10 years. 10 years. Okay. 10 years from now.
Yeah.
Where do we meet? Where are you? Are you running a cafe? Are you chilling at the beach, fishing?
I think I definitely want to stay in sports somehow. Yeah. I think one of my friends, he's like a physiotherapist in Belgium, and there's some talks about maybe opening our own facility or something like that down the line. Maybe I'll stay in basketball somehow. I'm also very interested in investing in projects like that, so that really interests me. But yeah, I just want to also have the freedom to be able to do things like travel or come to a Rostock game. That would be really cool.
You still get time though.
Exactly. I have a couple more years
today or tomorrow.
Yeah. No, it's I think I'm definitely in a stage of my career and in my life where I start thinking about those things. Where I want to go, where I want to settle, what I want to do. But yeah, I would say I'm still somewhat figuring it out.
Right. What are the small things in life that makes you happy?
Definitely family time. I'm a big family guy.
You got sister brothers or
only child?
Oh, the only child.
Yeah, only child.
So by family you mean like grandparents, parents?
My parents. Okay. My parents are a big part of my life, but also I have a lot of really close friends that also want to come visit. They'll come visit throughout the year, and
See some games of you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They've come in the past, like every season that I've played. So hopefully this will be another season. But
Rostock's not too far from Belgium.
It's just the connection with the airports. That's the difficult one, you know, because you got Berlin, which is like 3 hours, and then...
Yep, or take the train.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. It's all possible.
All right.
But yeah, I would say family time, quality time, just exploring things. I think I've always been somebody that's really interested in different cultures and different places. So yeah, I'm excited to explore here. And
have you been around town a little?
A little bit. I think, you know, I'm still...
I mean, you took away to Warnemünde today. Yeah. So you've seen it a little more.
I did. No, I've tried. I mean, I'm still in the process of moving into my new apartment here. And then obviously I got here, a lot of things had to happen. So I haven't had too much time, but I've definitely been, you know, in the center, in the Langestrasse. I haven't really been to the beach yet, but that's definitely.
You were close today, though.
Yeah, I was close. It looked nice from what I could see, but yeah, I would say I'm very simple when it comes to things like that.
Right. Listen to music or cook?
Yeah, both of those for sure.
So, what's your favorite food? To cook, not to eat.
Oh man.
What was the last meal you cooked?
The last meal I cooked was salmon pasta.
All right.
Salmon pasta. But yeah, just basic things I would say, you know, like spinach with potatoes and other things. Or I've recently started getting into sushi. But not cooking, eating. Only the fried ones and the cooked ones so far.
So you went last night, right?
We did. Ronnie's new restaurant, which go visit. Yeah, no, it was great. But the raw sushi, I'm still
trying to figure out.
Yeah, okay. Still fighting the battle with it. So, yeah.
All right. Let me get back to the end of the career, which is like all the way back there. But if you would love to read a headline at the end of your career, what would the headline be about Andy van Vliet?
That's a good question. I think that's the first time somebody's asked me that. It's hard because I'm thinking of so many things, but it's going to be a really long headline.
Just a headline.
Yeah, I don't really know specifically about a headline, but just to be known for somebody that really cared about winning, somebody that cared about making a connection with the city, with the culture, somebody that was warm, kind to everybody, and just build great connections.
That's a good headline.
I guess I would also just say like winner, and I think that's the best reputation to have, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's important for me to really have a connection and be able to come back here in a couple of years and still have relationships with people that work here and wanting to see the team and the club do well. And I'm sure by then they'll stand even higher than where we have been the last couple of years. So.
Or you just stay and make it happen for the next couple of years.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. So, I mean, who knows? Right. Again, I've played for teams for multiple years, and it's definitely something I prefer. So we'll see how this year goes, and then hopefully it goes so well that we both want to continue the cooperation and be here long term.
Great last words.
Yep.
Great last words. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We're actually over the limit, but I mean, was great talking to you.
Yeah.
Ich hoffe auch ihr hattet genauso viel Spaß wie ich. Habt ein bisschen was mitgenommen von Andy und seiner Karriere und wie er denkt, wie er tickt. Schaltet auch demnächst wieder ein, wenn es heißt OZ Overtalk. Vielen Dank und bis bald.
Tschüss.
Ciao.